In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Adobe Express for social media. So if you're a small business owner or you're just getting started with business and you want some social media content, but you don't want to go shooting it, and perhaps you don't really have that much time to put into your social media content, then this could be a good option and a good way to post on socials without spending hours creating content. This can be done all for free with this web tool, which is Adobe Express. So let me show you how you can use it real quick. So really the first thing you want to do is understand exactly what social media platform you're going to be posting on. You can go to Adobe Express and you can create a free account. And once you've done that, you can then browse through templates. So if you look at the top here, you've got For You, social media, and so on. If we click on social media and scroll down, it's going to show us all of these different templates that we can use. Now, you might get a bit overwhelmed. So what I would do is I would choose one. In my case, it's going to be Instagram. And then let's say that we want to find a bunch of templates here for an Instagram square post. That's just going to be your standard post on Instagram. I would start with this as a base, and then when you've got content for your main feed, you can then start looking at making reels and stories, and you can then start posting on Facebook and X and so on. But Instagram is very visual, and you can create decent content on Adobe Express. So we're going to go browse templates on the Instagram square post. That will then load up this window, and you'll be in the Instagram dimensions. And from here, you should have templates open already. Now, what I would do is I would click Show Only Free, and that will show you only the ones that you can use if you're on a free account. And then here, if you want to go ahead and search for anything, or you can filter by clicking on the filter tool, we can then try and figure out what exactly it is we're trying to create. So let me go to Output, and let's try and find something here that we can demonstrate. So let's say for this video, you're a gardener. So let me just search for gardening. And obviously you can check out what templates they have in your niche, but these are pretty good templates here, and you can edit and use these however you would like. So maybe we want to go with this one here. We'll just go with this quick and simple one. So you can click on it, and what it will do is it will open up the design, and everything in this design you should then be able to edit. So actually we're going to click on this one, and we're going to start a new file. And we should be able to edit all of the elements. So if you hover over all of these elements, you can see we can click on it and we can interact with these elements. So now it's just a case of double clicking on the text, which is already here. Let's say our gardening company is called Knowledge Gardens. You can then obviously add in your own logo. You can add in your own text. You can add your own images and offers, and you can create content which aligns with your audience on social media. So maybe we don't even want this Knowledge Gardens big. So we can highlight this text, and all of the text tools are going to be on the left. So then here, once it's highlighted, we might want to bring the font size down a little bit, and then we can drag out this text box. What I also might want to do is go to position, or I might want to make it bold. And really, it's a case of just editing the text however you want it to be. You've got the letter spacing, line spacing. Let me just go ahead and remove the line, and we'll put it all on one line here. And maybe I want to put Knowledge Gardens up here. But maybe the actual text which I want to catch people's eyes is this one here, Get Your Garden Ready for Fall. So we'll bring this font size up, and we'll put this right here. Now, after we've clicked on this text, again, we can edit this however we would want. What I'm going to do though, is I'm going to highlight all of it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change the font to a recommended font here. So these are good, and you can obviously go from their recommendations, or you can go ahead and choose your own. We'll go with this one just for the video. And what I'll do is I'll highlight it, and we'll change the fill to a nice yellow. There we go. So we'll change it to yellow, and we'll create a white outline. In fact, what we'll do is we'll go to the color picker tool, and we'll pick this pink here, and then we'll go to the outline thickness, and we'll increase it a little bit. So I think that text now stands out a little bit more, but I'm not a graphic designer, so you're going to have to do your own job here. So we'll leave it as that. Get your garden ready for fall, and then we'll put fall cleanup offer, and then we'll delete this because we don't need the URL. I'm not going to lie to you, this is looking quite terrible, but this is the thing that you're going to have to go through when you're creating your own content. I mean, you really need to create good content if you want it to actually get views and likes on socials. Just telling people you've got an offer usually isn't good enough. But if you can choose a template with an image, at least it kind of stops you from messing up the design with your terrible design skills like mine. You can also, if you go to media, you can upload your own media, and then if you go to photos, you can take any of their photos from Adobe Express. If you've got media though that you've already uploaded, you might also find it in your stuff, and then from your stuff you can go images, and here it should show you all of the images that you've added, and you can then drag on these images, and then you can resize the images however you want. Now obviously play around with this, because you do need to play around with it to get good results. You can't just slap anything on here and expect it to look good. But, you know, if this was an image of a garden, then this will be coming together. We just need to kind of change this font around a little bit. Maybe we don't need Knowledge Gardens. We can just use this, get your garden ready for fall. And yeah, let's say this is a finished Instagram post. I know it looks terrible, but right here, this is what you will have to do. If you don't like doing this, maybe Instagram and social content isn't for you, but it is an option. If you work from templates and you take a bit of time, obviously I'm rushing for the video and I don't really have the best niche chosen, but if you have a niche in like tech or business or anything to do with like working from home or online or social media, you're going to find a lot of templates you can use. But once you're happy with your post, go to download, then download it as a PNG. It will then ask you where you want to download it to. You can save it, and then here is your Instagram post if you click on it. Now I'm not expecting this to get as many customers, but this is the post and that's what it's going to look like. You can then go ahead and upload this to Instagram or any socials. So I hope that was a quick overview of how you can use Adobe Express if you've not got any design skills and if you don't really have any content to post. I hope that quick video did help you out.